health isn't perfect, but there's a quest for me to create another city, so that's, yeah, I think it's a good time to found another one. Right, so this is coming down here. Keep an eye on these guys. Right, I need to bring this back. Let's bring it back to there. Okay, let's try and find a path around there. I probably should buy that tile as well. When should I do it though? 70. I don't think I'll do it yet, but I'd need to do it before I move the city. Right, so this place just finished a site and nursery. Is the water refinery done now in the capital? Yes it is. Let's get down and go. Or I could swap over further. I don't think I'll get the food in there yet. It's not like I've got any amazing tile for it to use that I'm not using. Right, so add completed the water refinery. Looks like we've got a carryover of production probably from the satellite that we had before, so what should I invest in here? I want that launch complex, I think, to make sure Banamusa stays, so let's get that next. Then I'll make that satellite somewhere, put it over there. Okay, so it should, 1, 2, 3, it should be in range. Okay. Next turn. Yet another 80 production. Hopefully that carries over as well. So I'm going to be building up an army probably before I really start to invest in getting a ton of supremacy. There's just no danger of me being attacked, it would seem, with my decent, well, they're not, no one's particularly strong and no one's particularly annoyed with me yet. Okay. Over or under. For this one I'm actually going to take the percentage to naval units from the dry docks. That's where I'll be making most of my navy, in theory, so I think it's probably the better choice. 10% is pretty hefty. I think there's the odd bit of balancing that Fraxis needs to do. Some things I'm not entirely sure are particularly balanced, maybe, because you can get some pretty hefty bonuses in some areas. Let's bring this back because I've run out of modules. Okay, we've got another attack jet done. One air intercept. This colony ship's coming up here. That can go on. Pause. Right, just finding about that city and then I'll go back to exploring. Okay. What are my production levels? Pretty decent. So this one can now make water refinery. Falah can now make finished attack jet. Let's get the station sentinel. Okay, so they're good. So that just completed a orbital. Brilliant. I think that satellite is only literally one tile from. Well, I've never checked it, never used it, but it says effective range 0, so I think, yeah, One tile only. Add. What next? I'm gonna go for rocket battery. Then I go water plant. Okay. Next turn. My science is lacking at the moment, but I can use my development to really power through that soon if I want to get a lot of science quick. Right, so this guy, the next highest affinity is only 4 still, so the AI is not doing great, to be honest. Creative spark. I'll take a production from the thorium, which is what I usually take. Sometimes I might take the money if I've got a money issue. Okay. Right, so we made a farm there. Yeah, these with that water refinery, the farm tiles have become very good actually. Trade vessel back. Come up here. Right, this was trade into as what? I think I might do so again because no one's trading there now. Stations. Neither of those are culture, so yeah, let's do that again. Yeah, you can see you get resources now from international trade routes, but don't need them yet. Okay, there's fraxite there which I want to grab, but the bug's in the way. Rocket battery's done. Let's get the water plant on the go. Okay. Next turn. They got 4 cities now. Okay, let's go up here. Sit there. I think that's all the movement for the turn. Next turn. I might be able to afford a trait actually. Right, looks like right, that's because we're not engaging. I mean killing anything. Low energy reserves, but working on that. Well, this is interesting. That's exactly the same thing, isn't it? He thinks we've got a lot of money, the other guy didn't. So it must not be a flat amount all the time. And yeah, he doesn't like it either. So it's really important for me to keep back a certain amount of money because so many people have the generous trait. So she's down as well. Maybe one of them was slightly different and I didn't realise, I'm not sure. So it's generous there, generous there, generous there. And that's it, I think. So 3, 6, 4. Even though it says they went down 1, it doesn't always lower it by 1, it seems. Right, let's pick a trait. 3 for far, I'm just sure. Okay. Trade unit count. Brazil declared war on Duncan. You can get situations with this respect and fear system where someone will just literally declare war on everyone because they have a bigger army and they don't respect anyone. Which maybe the AI shouldn't be doing, but yeah, I don't know. If they are super powerful, then could be alright, but I'm sure they always are when they do that. Okay, nest discovered. Now, can I try to ban a Musa yet? I think this one might be the one. That trade convoy vessel. Next take there. Right, this should be able to launch over Banamusa now then. Okay, I've still got a solar collector there. So I should get double out of that now. In theory. And its defences are increased and also... yeah, it's tons of bonuses actually. Right, so that was doing Golden Bell. Wow, look at Banamusa now. That's pretty impressive. So crazy energy, crazy science, and a tiny bit of production. Or I can do that. I don't want to do that because it's got culture. I want someone else to do that. So let's do Banamusa. Wow. Okay. Looks like the station strategy could be a pretty good idea there. Let's get there. Found a city there next turn. Falah just completed. Right. What can I make here? Let's play it safe and get the rocket battery up. Probably don't need it, but I will. How much hit points is that? 115. Very good combat strength. Right, let's end turn. I forgot trait. Need to do that. Colony population. Yeah, if I'd have kept that station there, I could have put one of those satellites over it. So, turns out that was a pretty big mistake, arguably. But I can put those satellites over in other places, potentially with the use of Fraxite. If there's Fraxite next to a station later on, but I need Supremacy level 5 to do that. That's what I'm getting from these currently. Yeah, when I get to that, I might be able to stick some of those satellites elsewhere. Okay. That, come to that. Oh, it's ice locked up here. After all. What's that? Right, it's a solar one, I think. Okay, so it's found an outpost. Now what I just realised something. I should have got my trade routes to go to there, shouldn't I? I've just used them all now. Completely forgot that. And I don't get another one back for absolutely ages now. That's a pretty bad mistake, and I haven't got a worker up here either. Right, not good. So water refinery got done there. Let's make... how much the move city 3 is down to. Let's make the thorium reactor. I'm gonna make the rocket battery just in case. Here. Pretty unlikely that someone would go for it, but don't want to risk it. Got one unit up there. They do have a cruiser nearby. Okay, next turn. Money's huge now, so my energy reserve is going to go up. Right, Hanjay Moon's happy again. Someone's got a submarine there. So there's a couple of military units there now.
Do you change the steps in the dance of life? Or does the dance of life change your step?
There's the Octogenesis pod I can pick up, which I might do actually. Right, I forgot that trait again, so let's do that. So let's get that. Okay. Get that frac size down. So I'm gonna take this worker up to the new city. Build another worker down here in a minute. Stay there. That's a pod there actually. Water refinery down here. Let's get the thorium reactor up. I think I'll actually pick up geothermal. I don't even know where it is yet, so yeah, I should definitely pick that up at some point. And there's the tidal turbine for extra energy, should I wish that as well. So yeah, let's pick that up. I might get some more culture then as well. We're not exactly... well, culture's not dreadful, but yeah, let's pick up that. It's the odd basic thing I need to pick up still. Okay, so next turn. Right, so that's going down still. Because my health, nothing I'm going to be able to do that for a while. Energy reserves is now going up because I've saved up enough. So it looks like we need about 600 odd stored up. Right, diplomacy. So Duncan Hughes is down to 2. It's up to 7. I might be able to change our relationship to allied. I'm not going to ally anyone though, because if they get into a war, you have to defend them. Everyone else is on 4. So what can I do about Duncan? Health. That is military kills, which I'm not going to be able to do anything about either. That one is internal city routes, which I think we're getting positive amounts from every now and then. Yeah. But in general, that's going down. So he's the most likely to declare war on me now. So I actually might want to get a military unit of 5 up here, basically. Too much gun. This is a decision for the rocket battery. I think I'm just going to take the city strength from this. I think the city orbital range, strike range, is basically against satellites. It's probably don't need that really all that much. Hopefully anyway, since I've taken the city strength. Okay. So this sub is down there. It's got a movement of 2. That would take forever for it to get back up there. I think I might move it up there though. Okay. Oops. Oh, there's a pod. Where is that pod? There you are. Okay. so I think I've pretty much done everything here. I'm going to buy that tile then. Okay. Ooh. Seawell. Energy and science. Right, nice. Right, they both get done next turn. That's gonna have to pop 10. 22 for the next trade routes. Okay. Duncan Hughes is in jeopardy. He's probably going to sanction me in a minute. Okay. Let's place that next to his cruiser. Right, city defense is very good here now though. Not great hit points, but pretty good still. Okay, so that's done. Diplomacy. Thomas, contact me.
What's ours is yours.
Yep.
For a price.
Extra 9 per turn is great. Virtue this turn. So I can pick this up now. So this is extra production for every population. And we get this one, which is pretty huge then. So for every 5 buildings we get an extra health. And considering there's a huge amount of buildings in the game, that really adds up. Right, so that's done. Let's go to the frac site tile. Maybe I'll bring it up. I don't think Hutam is much of a threat anymore, is he? If he ever was. Right, this has got one module left. So let's check this out. There's a crashed satellite over there. Okay, pod. Culture, nice. How long? 20 turns. It's not exactly quick, but it's not super slow either. And another pod. No artifact there either, sadly. Right, so making farms over here. Where to next? Right, that tile's done now, so let's go and grab that. Right, so we finished the rocket thingamajigamy. Let's get... I think it might be time to move actually, because I'm running out of tiles to actually upgrade here. I've actually got more tiles upgraded than I have population, so I probably need to update my population in a minute as well. So let's move the city anyway. So you can see the details there by hovering over it. If I click that, I can choose a tile to move into, and after 3 turns in this circumstance, the city will move. So the question is, do I want to buy any tiles that I wouldn't be able to buy should I move? 1, 2, 3, that's out of range, and no really. There aren't any resources that I want up there. Right, let's move to there. Now I believe if there is any military units that happens to be on a tile when your city moves into it, it gets destroyed. Now I doubt it means for your ships, but I'm not 100% sure. I wouldn't mind finding out though, so I'm going to leave it there. We'll see if I actually lose it or not. Little test, find out. So fire just completed rocket battery, which maybe I didn't need here. I need geothermal actually to grab that, so yeah, pretty good idea. I went for that after all. So 1 food for every 4 population. this place has tons of food. The capital actually has quite a few hills and canyons, so I think that would be the best place for it, or maybe even a water city since they lack a bit of food. But so I don't want that. What do I want then? I'm gonna go for the horse plant. I think we made that an art, haven't we? Yeah. Now I need that still, but actually with Duncan, situation with Duncan getting a bit poor, I could do with some more units. So let's grab some cutters. Now I should probably find out when they upgrade so I can time this correctly. So that's level 6. That's 7. And that's 8. So yeah, the cutters I should probably make because that's the closest to getting done. So I'll make a few of those maybe in a bit. Right, next turn. Best place to make ships is going to be in one of those 2 cities though, because they get bonuses, more bonuses. So I probably won't make a ton there. Okay. Not sure when we're going to be going to war, but yeah, I'm starting to think about it definitely. Right, so going to the satellite. Can't come up here. That was a really bad mess up with that city. I could have had that city up and running by now. Okay. That's can't do the frag site. Okay. Next turn. Gonna have quite a bit of money to spend soon as well. Right, I think I'll rest for a turn or 2 before sending that back out. There's an agreement with Hutama I could do. Energy reserves. I don't know who's going to be my first target. Probably the person who's most annoyed with me. They got really good defense there though.
We, the dust of a dying world, must listen to the stones of a living one.
Okay, so we've got geophysics and all of those. So there's geothermal there, some of there. Is there any over here? Can't see any. What about up here? It's quite a bit up here actually. So it looks like I got lucky with that city. Its positioning. It's a bit down there. Geothermal really isn't all that important though. But I need it some for a wonder, don't I? So where's my nearest source that I can quickly get up and running? Right, I can move that there and buy that. Probably should do as well. I think that's what I probably should do. Oh, there's some there, but there's only one. Right, so diplomacy. A couple of people are wanting to talk to me.
저와 협력하신다면 큰 힘이
Yeah,
될
this
것입니다.
looks good to me.
Wir verfolgen viele Ziele. Vielleicht kannst du sie noch weiter voranbringen.
And that looks good to me. 75 now, diplomatic capital, that's pretty crazy. So I don't think I have enough another trait, do I? 4 or 5 I need for the next one. Probably going to switch that over to production in a bit. I'm probably going to keep with this though. If I'm going to go domination, which it increasingly looks like I'm going to, then it will be good. Mid for her. Let's move this down to there then. Pretty sure that's the best place to go currently. 4 turns that would take. Okay. So move that to there, we get those 3 tiles, I'll buy that tile then. Okay. 1, 2, 3, I can move it there, buy that. That's coming up here. Right, so that can come up here. Nest is back there. Okay. Production ads. Let's make the cutter. So do I want any more units here? Yeah, let's get 1 more. Okay. Research. I think I'll pick up the alien life forms now. You can actually leash alien units with explorers. There is a marvel that allows you to do it as well, but in this game we had a different marvel which allowed us to get coral sight, which is probably isn't as good, but yeah, that leash ability with the aliens could be pretty good for me actually, since hopefully they would still remain blue. I'm not 100% sure if I used the leash on them. Right, that explorer, let's wait a turn, repair it. That one's coming down over to the satellites. Okay. Money's good. Probably going to keep 1,000 back to make sure I get that energy reserves respect constantly. So let's end the turn. Agreement cancelled. Couple of agreements cancelled. No idea what that is for. Covert operation detected. Falah. Okay, not good. Our spies are actually getting close to getting done.